What's up, YouTube? Happy Tuesday. CHF here, bringing you a packed episode of Coaching Handheld Football. We got a lot to uncover today, guys, but we're going to start with a super quick run-through of the daily grind guide, and then we are going to hop into 3 incredible plays broken down for you. But before we jump into this, I forgot to pitch it. My wife said during the stream, ever since I had like 1,000 subscribers, people have been trying to get a wifey stream to make my wife play Madden on stream. And she agreed if we hit 15,000 subscribers by the end of October that she will do a stream. So make sure, hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's hop into the daily grind guide and the news. So as you can see, heavyweights are here. It is heavyweight day. And Drew Brees got a 10,000 Madden cash pack for breaking his 7th record, 2nd this season. So guys, let's start with the basics. First off, Overdrive. If you can stomach it, every 4 hours, get 3,000 points. You can play unranked if you want to get those points nice and easy. Then, League versus League. Do your League versus League drives. Do your League survival. Donate your 100 crowns. Then moving on to events. What we have today in the Quad Hub, we have the heavyweights. So do those 3 live events, do the main event. You can't redo any of them, so it should take like 3 minutes, maybe. Other than that, guys, just 24/7 and your bottom things there. That's it in the daily grind guide, guys. So without further ado, today's topic is going to be, and I pitched it a little bit yesterday, we are going to be talking about Matt Nagy. I've already talked about why he is the best coach for Overdrive based on his defensive pressures, being able to fire off 6 run pressures. And when he's maxed, I mean, those are incredibly high point boosts there. But today is all about the playbook. So we are going to be breaking down 3 plays, which I think are absolute money, the best 3 plays in this playbook, and let's talk about them. And then we're going to hop in and look at all the different looks, all the different reads, and basically show you, on top of why you're using him for defensive pressures, why he's incredible for these plays. So the 3 plays we're going to be looking at today are short pass, Texas, long pass, deep comeback, and finally, halfback blast. West Coast does have a halfback blast, but this Nagy is an alternate formation, and it is absolutely incredible. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and hop into some play coaching. All right, guys, so the first play we are going to look at is halfback blast. I love this play. I think it is one of the best run plays in the game, particularly against man coverage. So what we're going to look at here is first going to see it against zone. This is a super easy play to read man or zone pre-snap. Reason being is this formation has all of your receivers on the right. So if you see, like this, we're looking at zone. If you see that you've got a lot of guys on the defense, for example, we have a couple of linebackers over here on the left side that are lined up there, we know this is zone coverage. Against man coverage, which we'll get to in a minute, you'll see it's so much easier to read, and this play truly shines against man coverage, but don't sleep on it against zone either. So we're going to go ahead and run it. It's a basic run where you just run to the left, avoid that guy, and look at that, a little bit of stick skills, and you are taking that one in for a quick touchdown. Let's go ahead and take a look at man coverage. All right, guys, so as you can see here lined up, we are facing man coverage. See how everything is heavy to the right and the left side of the field has nobody out there? That means basically you just have to make a safety miss, and you're going to take this one to the house. So let's go ahead and run the play here. As you can see, we jump off to the left. There's the safety. We make him miss, and it is off to the races, and that is why I absolutely love this play. Man coverage, it is an absolute man beater. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and look at some passes. All right, guys, so the next play we're going to look at is deep comeback. Going to talk about the play real quick, and then we will get into the reads, but let's take a look at what is on the field. So this is actually very similar to trip slot attack from last year, which was the play that was removed. So we have the motion running back. He's going to run in motion all the way to the sideline and then go on a streak. We also have the tight end on a streak route. We have wide receiver 1 on a post route, and we have wide receiver 2 kind of doing a comeback Honestly, I don't think that is a viable route most of the time, so I'm just going to focus on the other 3 routes. I will say, because of the motion on this play, it is a long motion, so in overdrive, it is going to chew up a lot of clock. However, it can be a banger. There's a lot of different ways to read it, a lot of different options. So let's go ahead and run this one here where we look to see why we're going to the tight end on this route. So when we play the play here, you'll see he goes in motion, takes a super long time, and on this particular read, right here is where we make our decision. We have cover 4 safety or 4 DBs dropping back. We have shallow zone there. So what we have is the tight end who is on a streak route in front of the guy who's defending him. So when you have coverage like this, you are going to bullet it to the tight end, and he's going to get inside coverage, and you are going to be able to take that for a huge gain. All right, guys, next up, we are going to be looking to the halfback here, and particularly on this coverage, there's a couple of ways you can hit him. 1, you can hit him with a bullet early. 2, you can hit him with a lob over the top, and here we're going to hit him with a bullet early, so I'm going to show you what to look for. We're facing zone. When a guy goes in motion, if it's man coverage, he's going to be followed by the same guy, so we know we're facing zone coverage. So here we go, and watch what we see. Right away, we see that the corner who's on that side of the field is running backwards. That means that it's going to count on one of those linebackers to get out there to cover that shallow zone. So what we are going to do is immediately hit him with a bullet pass, squeeze it in there, and take that in for a quick touchdown. Alrighty, guys, next up we are looking at the lob to the halfback. So we're going to go ahead and run it. I'm going to show you how we can identify when this is right to throw to. So here we go. We're going to send it in, and what we're going to see when he goes in motion, the safety is actually going to cheat down and get close. Now, what we look at is right there. Right there, when we look at him, he has one-on-one coverage with a safety. He's a fast halfback. He's got his man beat. So we are just going to tap the button, lob it over the top, and take that in just like trip slot attack was broken last year. When you get that coverage, it is absolutely broken, and this play is money. There is another route on this play that is worth mentioning, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, guys, the last read on this play that is viable is going to be to wide receiver 1. He's kind of lined up in that slot position, but it's Michael Thomas, the B receiver, and I like this around the goal line. Typically, you're going to see the defense blitz around the goal line when you get this coverage, and what you're going to see is that he's going to be wide open right when he makes his cut on that post route. So let's go ahead, run the play, and as you can see, right when we snap the ball, he's going to go in motion, and right when the play goes, look at that. The linebackers are cutting in. One linebacker is going to go up to cover that left side deep blue zone, and he's got one-on-one coverage. Right now, he's engaged in a press, but he's going to beat his man to the inside. Since it's a post route and he's cutting in, I know that right when he makes that cut, as long as there's nobody between the quarterback and him, you're going to have a nice, easy bullet pass. So here we go. We hit him right when he comes in and take that in for a nice, easy touchdown. Alrighty, guys, so next up is what I think is the single best play that Matt Nagy offers, and that is Texas. So let's go ahead and talk about all 4 of the routes on this play. All 4 are viable, but really, there's 2 you should focus on, but we'll cover those last. The first one we're going to look at is the one that's on the left. That's going to be a deep post route to wide receiver 1. He's basically going to cut up the field, then cut in. The other routes that we have on this play are wide receiver 2 on a curl route, the fullback on an angle route, and the tight end on a streak route. So we're going to go ahead and run it here and look at the first receiver right here to wide receiver 1. Now, right there, we're going to pause it. He's running that deep post route, and I talked about this on deep comeback. When you're reading a post route, if you have one-on-one coverage and inside coverage, hitting with a bullet is the way to go. Because as you can see, with A streaking towards that safety that's guarding the center of the field, he's going to focus on A. So right when we're making that cut here, we're going to go ahead and hit our post route there and take that up for a big gain. All right, guys, next we're going to look at wide receiver 2, who's lined up on the right side, Larry Fitzgerald. I only really make this read at the goal line just because the angle route and the streak route are usually better. However, I do want to show that it can work, so we're going to go ahead and run it here and show you where we make the read. So right there is when we're making the decision. RB, who's going on that angle, is going to draw the attention of that linebacker for just a brief moment, and the corner who was guarding Larry Fitzgerald is gone behind him and is running back. So right when he's getting ready to make that curl, we are going to hit him here. And I actually took a risk there. That linebacker did not follow the halfback. However, with a little touch pass, we're still able to take that in and go ahead and grab the touchdown. Next, let's go ahead and break down the two biggest money routes on this play. All right, guys, next up we have the angle route to the fullback, which is absolutely money. It is going to thrash zone coverage, where basically you're just going to look if the linebackers go deep to guard the tight end, we're going to go to the fullback. So let's go ahead and run it here. And what do we see? The middle linebacker is going deep to guard the tight end who's on that streak route. So right when RB makes his cut, we are going to hit him with a quick bullet pass, pick up some yards after the catch, and that is a nice, easy 15-yard gain off the play. And guys, I'm going to show it one more time just because it is also a very good option at the goal line. So here we are inside the 3-yard line, and we are going to go to the fullback one more time. So here we go. We run it, and look at that. Right when he's making his cut, everybody's coming in. We're going to hit him with a quick bullet, and we are in for a touchdown. But let's talk about the deep route on this play next, the streak route to the tight end. So here it is, guys. The final route we are going to look at is the money route here. It is the streak route to the tight end. It is going to absolutely obliterate cover 2. So let's go ahead and take a look at it against cover 2. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and snap the ball. And what do we see? Right there, we've got two safeties deep. We've got a shallow zone line across the middle. And as soon as the tight end crosses that center zone, you are going to hit him with a bullet pass. And look at that. No one near him. And you are in for a quick touchdown with that play. And guys, I'm just going to show it one more time here from a deeper angle here. We're going to go ahead and hit the tight end again. So there we go. We have cover 2. This time, we've got our guy beat. He's going with us, but we know we've got him beat because he's still facing forward. We're still running deep. So we're going to lob this one over the top. And once again, a nice, easy touchdown. All right, guys, I'm going to show one more look on this play. It's a little bit tighter coverage on this, but this is going to be against a cover 1 zone here. So again, we're going to be looking towards the tight end. Let's go ahead and run the play, and I'll show you what to look for. So here we go. What do we see? We've got cover 1 zone right there. You see the single safety who's dropped deep. Everybody else is kind of at that mid-level zone, just the one deep zone, and the tight end is going deep. So we're going to go ahead and hit him right now while he's still in front of that cover 1 safety with a bullet. And look at that, with a little bit of strength coming in, he takes it in for another touchdown. But that's going to wrap it up on the play breakdown, guys. Going to talk about a few more things in the outro. So there it was, guys, my 3 favorite plays with my favorite coach, Matt Nagy. Again, on top of having incredible plays, he does have absolutely beastie defensive pressures. All 6 of those defensive pressures will fire off a run pressure. And look at the way that they boost. My general way of throwing these pressures out is going to be the first Tier 1 anti-West Coast, the minor blanket coverage. Then I'm going to go all the way through minor Fail Mary, major Fail Mary, and then finally closing with increase underneath 3 and major blanket coverage. It is an absolutely lethal set of pressures as well as some incredible plays. So guys, we're going to stop it right there. Don't forget, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Not only will you be a part of the CHF fam, you are going to get us 1 subscriber closer to making my wife come on here and play some Overdrive on stream. And guys, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And guys, if you want to see my content as soon as it comes out, go ahead, ring the bell. And since the bell doesn't always work from what I've been told, check me out on any of my social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. It's all at CHF Plays Madden. I will post when my videos are live on my social media platform. So if you just follow me on Twitter, that's probably the easiest, just because it'll automatically post to that Twitter feed as soon as the video uploads. But anyways, I love you guys. You are the best audience ever. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.